Hi guys, welcome back to Emily J Pilates. Today is a full body reformer session. I'm not gonna lie, this is the second time I've filmed this because I invested in a new microphone which looks like it's in a really weird position, but I'm hoping that this isn't so direct because I have a loud voice anyway, and when I shout, it really shouts. Um, and the microphone was just all wrong. So this is the second time I'm filming this. So I'm going to start on a heavy spring and a medium spring, which is red and black for me. Um, I would actually suggest to put all of your springs on if you're feeling that you really want some strength through the legs today, or maybe even a heavy and two medium springs. As I say, I've already done this today, and I'm doing it again. So I'm going to be quite low on my spring tension today. So you're going to come on your reformer looking up at the ceiling, heels are on. Option to have your Pilates ball between your knees helps you to stay in that hip distance, hip knee toe alignment. Also a little inner thigh squeeze, and then also option to have your weights. Now I'm going to show you the exercises with the weights, but then I will probably drop them because um, this is hurting me at this point. So nice neutral spine, core is engaged. Inhale as you exhale, you're going to push the carriage away. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale out and inhale in. Exhale out and inhale in. Now you could start to lift those arms as you push the carriage out. So pushing through the heels, through the quads of your feet. Carriage comes out, arms come up. Carriage comes in, arms come in. Lovely. You got it. So a nice chest press, squeezing through those chest muscles, squeezing through the quads and the heels, and also squeezing those inner thighs. Perfect. I'm just going to drop my weight. Please continue with yours. Ooh, rocking. Nice. Perfect. And what about pushing out, coming in halfway, out, bring it in, out, halfway, out, and in. Really starting to feel those quads burn now as you take that little pulse. Ooh, my foot fell off. I haven't got grip socks on. That is not good. I should have grip socks on. I know. I'm being lazy by not going upstairs and getting my grip socks. Oh, I might have to go get them. What about taking two pulses here and bringing it in? Out, little pulse, out and in. Out, a little pulse, out, a little pulse, out, all the way in. Out, little pulse, out, a little pulse, out and in. With 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way out and pulse it in for 10. Push through those quads, push through the heels of those feet for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way out and bring it all the way in. Dropping down onto the toes now. So you still got that hip distance apart, lifting those heels, nice neutral spine, core is engaged. Exhale, bring the carriage out, bring it in. So now your weights are still just by those armpits. Squeeze the arms in towards the sides. If you've got no weight, you can just have the arms straight out on the carriage, just not on the floor so it doesn't hurt. And if you want to come into a little bit of arm work, taking the arms up straight as you push out, bringing them out into a fly. Inhale to center, out into a fly, and inhale to center. That's it. So the arms and the legs come out, arms and the legs come in. Bringing it all out, bringing it all in. All the way out and all the way in. You've got this, guys. You're on your heels, so squeeze. You're on your toes, so squeeze that bum. So you're pushing through the quad, you've got that inner thigh there with that ball. And also the bum has a light squeeze so that you can protect your spine with your toes on. What about taking that pulse out, halfway in, out and in, out, halfway in, out, all the way in, out, halfway, out and in, out, halfway, out and in. What about out, halfway, halfway, out and in, out, halfway, and another halfway, out and in, and out, halfway, out, halfway, out and in. Give me two more. Halfway, halfway, out, in, out, halfway, halfway, out and in. Push out and pulse for 10, 9. Arms can be out or just above your shoulders. For 6, 5. Push through those quads and squeeze those thighs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it all the way out. And bring it all the way back in. My quads are on fire. Okay, place the ball to the side now. Now, if you've got your weights, just bringing them back to your armpits, squeeze those arms into the sides. You're on your heels again. Sorry, your toes, I might be calling them heels. You're on your toes, so a nice lift through the heels. This time you're going to come into your march. So nice neutral spine, core is engaged. As you exhale, you're going to extend one leg, the other leg comes into tabletop, and the arm pushes up to the ceiling. Inhale, bring it all back in. Exhale, swap the marching leg, and inhale, bring it in. Tabletop leg, one extended, tabletop leg, one extended. Just get that coordination right. Opposite arm in tabletop. Sorry, opposite arm lift to the leg in tabletop. Just get that coordination right. I'll be quiet till I stop distracting you. And as you've got that coordination, start to come into a bit of a faster pace. March, 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 march. Nice. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay out and pulse for 10, 9, 8. Bend through that arm and that leg. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap those legs and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. March for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Woo! Hopefully, we are feeling very warmed up. Take the feet nice and wide on the foot bar. Twist through that lower back, sending the knees down to one side. Hold onto the shoulder pads. Inhale to center. Exhale over onto that opposite side. Just mobilizing in that lower back, in the hips, and just enjoying that stretch. Feel free to just hold where it feels good. Inhaling to center, exhaling round. Oh, I think my neighbour's just going into the garden to play football. So we may get a few bangs of the fence. And then just coming back to center. Little hug knees to chest. And then just rocking it forwards and back, going up to a little bit of a seated position. I'm going to stay with my springs here. Now, you may have all of your springs on, so you can feel free to maybe drop one of your medium springs, so you've got heavy, medium, light. But I'm going to stick with my heavy and my light, my heavy and my medium, because I'm very tired. This hurts when you do it the second time round. Now you're going to need a block or your ball. Now this is just so that you can place it between your shoulder, rest, and have your head in a more of a neutral position, otherwise it may go too far down. Or if you've got the ball, it may be a little bit too far up. So the block is perfect for my head. Otherwise, you could just place your hand here. Just try and stop the neck from basically looking like this. This is not great. So I'm going to lean on my block. I've got my shoulders stacked. My bum is sort of on the very edge of the carriage just because our aeroformers are not big enough for our bodies. And then I'm going to take my top leg and I'm going to have my toes so that they're furthest away from the foot bar. Oh, I'm just going to try and be careful not to make lots of noise on this microphone. And I'm going to put this arm up, one, to clear the microphone, two, it makes it a little bit really engaging the side of your body as well. And remember to have a nice lift through the waist here. So you don't want your waist to sag down into the carriage. Nice and lifted, core nice and engaged. You're going to just lift that leg. Oh, sorry, my leg's all the way up there, but you're going to lift the foot on this leg just so it doesn't trail. Nice inhale, core is engaged. Exhale, you're going to just push the carriage out, squeeze the bum. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, push out. Inhale, in. So it's a really nice, simple move. You're just straightening the leg and bending the leg, bringing the carriage back in. Really lovely, simple move, but man, does it burn your bum out. Keep that lift in the bottom waist. Don't let the side of your body just rest and sag into the carriage. Keep that core nice and engaged. Keep the lamps on your hips. Headlights are facing forward. Really feel this in the bum. Oh, feels so good. It's such a good exercise for your bum and the back of your legs. Nice. What if you started to take a lift in your heel? So you're lifting the heel off as you push out, bringing it back as you come in. And that just really starts to burn that bum out. You could come off slightly with a little jump from your bar as well. Now it takes a bit of confidence because you want to make sure you find the foot bar again, and I know that. So just take a little jump for now. There goes the headrest. We're going to do this. I'm just going to hold. Okay. So get that headrest up, and we're just taking that little jump, finding the foot bar. That little jump keeps the tension in your legs. So when you land, your legs are already at a bend. So you're really loading up that bump. Feel that burn for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Take it halfway. Lift that heel and just pulse for 10, 9, owie, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way up, all the way in. Spasm. Ooh, my leg and bum just went into a complete spasm. Oh, deep breaths, Emily, deep breaths. Right, we're going to take that exercise straight onto the opposite side. It's just moving it over. So I'm still going to be on my headrest, even though my headrest is now up. I'm still going to use that block because I do find it's quite nice for my head. I don't feel as though my neck is in a particularly bad place. Again, shifty onto your carriage. You just want to make sure your hips are nice and stacked, shoulders are nice and stacked. 1 foot on the foot bar, as far over as you can. Get yourself nice and comfortable, lifting that waist. Core's nice and engaged. Exhale to push out. Inhale to bring it in. And again, lifting that arm. That's it. So you're just pushing through the bum, through the back of the leg. Lift that bottom foot just so it doesn't hit your springs. And keeping the body nice and stacked. So those headlamps on the hips are pointing forward. Nice. What about that little lift through the heel? Heel lifts as the leg comes out. Heel comes back down as the leg comes in. Nice. For 3, 2, 1. What about that little bounce? Oh, I knew I was going to miss that one, I could tell. The little bounce and land. Little bounce and land. Remember to land that foot and you'll be in that little bend position. It will really, really burn out that bum and your leg. Keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. I've just lost it. There we go. Nice. For 10. Remember, you don't have to bounce. You can just keep the foot on. For 8, keep that lift in the waist. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Little reset. Exhale, push it out, and little pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Burn it out. For 5, 4. Lift the waist. For 2, and 1. Push it all the way out. And bring it all the way back in. Owie, owie, owie. Ow, ow, ow. Remove your block. Just place it to the side. And then just bring your heels onto the foot bar, little hip distance apart. Take your right ankle, place it over your left knee. And just come into those little windscreen wipers. But with that glute stretch, you can push that knee away just to increase that glute stretch. Oh, the spasm. So just twisting through the lower back, just keep those shoulders on your carriage. I absolutely love those exercises. Inhale to center, swapping the ankle and the knee, and just take that stretch on the opposite side. Oh, I really do love, love, love. I love that exercise. I just think it is the ultimate bum and leg burner, especially when you jump. And in the studio, you can actually go a bit further because the carriage is longer. So you can come into like little leg lifts, legs forward. Oh, the possibilities are endless. And then just bringing it back into center. Little hug knees to chest. Woo! Well done, guys. You are amazing. And then just bringing it forward and back. And you're going to spin around and face your straps, which I need to fix because I've taken them off because they clank, clank, clank. And so I'm going to fix those and I'll be right back with you. Oh, I'm going to grab those straps. Make sure they're not twisted. Oh, bear with me 1 second. Oh, facing your straps, you're going to grab those straps as well. Oh, check the springs. So I'm going to put on a black and a yellow. The yellow is predominantly because I've already done quite a few of these and I'm now feeling like I need a bit more stability to help me to get my abs back up. But if you wanted it to be a little bit harder, then just go for your black, your medium spring. I'm just going to knock my headdress down as well because I'm just going to need a bit more of a flat foot. Sitting as close to the shoulder pads as you can. Sitting up nice and tall. You're going to tuck that pelvis, roll the spine down as you bring those arms up towards your face. Push them up overhead and then bringing them up straight to 12 and then lifting through the spine, rounding it back up and then sitting nice and tall again. Tuck and roll that pelvis, spine comes down, hands come towards the face. They go up overhead, and then let the straps pull and the abs lift round and through the spine and coming up to a nice seated position. Arms coming in, spine rolls down, arms come up overhead, up to 12, and then let the abs come up with the tension of your courage. Sit up tall. What about if this time, as you bring the arms up and overhead, you go around in a circle and then lifting up through the spine using those abs and sitting up nice and tall. Taking it back, up overhead, round to the side, and use the tension and your abs to bring your spine back up. Sit up tall. Inhale as you sit up tall. Exhale, tuck and roll. Inhale, arms come up overhead and round. Exhale, they come forward and you bring that spine up. What about if you put your legs into tabletop? What if you straighten your legs? And just one more. And drop those legs. Just bring the chest down towards your thighs. And just take a stretch, trying to reach those toes. Ooh, it's actually quite a bit of a killer on my shoulders there, just rounding up through the spine. I'm just aware that microphone was there and it's not going to be a nice sound. I found that quite a bit in my shoulders there because I had that heavier spring on. So I'm going to take the yellow off this time and I'm just going to be on one medium black spring. I'm just going to come into one more layered ab exercise. I really struggled to talk through that last one because it takes so much ab strength and upper body strength that you just have to get into your breathing zone and just push through. So, bringing the legs back onto your carriage, sitting quite close to your shoulder rests, palms face you. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to bring the palms towards the face. Inhale, take them back. Exhale, bring the arms to the face. And inhale, take them back. So I've just sat back on my sit bones here. So I've got a slight tuck of my pelvis. So this would be me up straight, and I've just rolled back slightly. And I'm just bringing those palms to my face. What if you added in a leg lift? Squeeze the legs together, keeping them up there in tabletop, just sitting back slightly on those sit bones. Nice straight back, cores engaged, bringing the palms to the face and away from the face. What if as you bring those palms in, you take those legs out? Oh, my neighbour getting his ball. No, he's not. Sometimes a neighbour comes to get his ball because he kicks it over a lot. I think I can just see my own reflection in the door. And what about this time? If you just come in, sit up nice and tall, roll the pelvis back slightly, legs come into that tabletop. As you bring the arms in, take the back further back, push the legs out. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, back goes back, legs go out. And inhale in. Core is engaged. Remember your options here. Try and relax those hips. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1 more. Out and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Woo, I'm sweating. Oh, drop those straps. Chest to the thighs. Little stretch. Just rounding that spine. Back up. Turn to face your bar this time. Sitting up nice and straight in a cross-legged position. You're just going to exhale, tuck that pelvis, creating a C shape with the spine. Arms come slightly forward. And inhale, sit up straight. Exhale, tuck and roll. And just coming back to sit up straight. Just lifting the arms up, stretch out those abdominal muscles. Just bend the spine to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale over to the opposite side. Inhale to center. Over to that one side. Nice stretch down the waist. Inhale to center. Exhale over to the other side. And again, just in the center. Stretch out those abs. Pull the shoulder blades down the back and apart. And then bring those arms up overhead. Nice big shoulder rolls. Okay. Coming to a kneeling position. Now, if kneeling doesn't work for you, then you can be cross-legged. Otherwise, you can take your ball and you can place it between your bum and your feet. Little wide leg here, as I always like to have a little bit of a wide leg. It just helps with stability. One medium spring, and you're going to feed your pole. This is where your washing line comes in handy. So any pole that you can get from your house, it might be your broom, it might be the brush, it could be the mop. Mine is the when I put the line out to dry my clothes. That's what this pole is for. But this is at home reformer. We use what we have around us. So taking the straps just wider, make sure it's quite equal on both sides of that pole, but the arms come into the center of the pole and you want them at about shoulder distance apart. You're going to inhale, core is engaged, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, bringing the arms up to shoulder height. Inhale, bring them down. Exhale, up and inhale, down. So we're just mobilizing through the shoulders here. Now, our knees are a little bit in the way, so that's why we only bring it back down to our knees. If you can bring it all the way in, then please do. I'm a little bit restricted here, so I hit the knees and then I lift again. Nice. So really working the shoulder muscles and those mid-back upper muscles as well. What about a little knee drive? Nice. So pushing through the quads as well. Almost try not to take the weight of the body forwards. It may make you fly off your carriage and we don't want that. So core is engaged, keeping you good stability. Amazing. What about when you're up? Stay up, drop the hands, lift the hands, and bring it back down. Lifting up, drop, lift, bring it all down. Lifting up, one drop, lifting up, and bringing it all down. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and one more. And on this last one, little reset, shoulders down, exhale, lift it up, inhale down and lift it up for 8, for 7, you've got this guys, for 6, keep good core stability, for 5, 4, got this, just 3, 2, and just one more, and bring it down. Oh, I think I felt that in my quads. I was going to call them my knees. I think I felt more in my knees. I did feel in the upper body. I really wish I hadn't had to film this twice. The first time was so good. I could literally say that because you're never going to see it. Last exercise of today's session. You're going to bring that bar up, taking it up just ahead of your shoulders. Make sure you're still trying to hide those wrists like you do when you do bicep curls. So you just basically don't want to be overstretched in the wrists there. Make sure those knuckles are pointing up to the ceiling. Inhale, core engage, slide the shoulder blades down. Exhale, bend the elbows, bringing the arms back. Inhale, lift. Inhale, bring the elbows. Bend the elbows, arms come back. Exhale, squeeze the triceps and push up. So you squeeze in the back of your arms. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Good posture through the back. Elbows squeeze in towards the face. Don't let them point out to the sides. You're just squeezing those upper arm muscles. For 10. Nice. 9. If you want to, you can add in that knee drive as you push up. For 6. 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. And just one more, guys. You've got this. And bring it back in. Bring it down. Little shoulder rolls back. Release the straps. The carriage will come a bit more forward. There we go. Just take your pole to the side. Wait. Oh, you'll be glad to know that you have made it through. Just place that ball to the side. We're going to turn to face the camera. Knees are going to come towards the foot bar. Feet go towards your shoulder rest. We're going to come into a nice mermaid stretch. The idea is to keep both bum cheeks down onto your carriage. Palm onto your foot bar. Nice inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale, bring that arm over and hold. Nice stretch through the waist. Just make sure you're not overarching in the lower back here. Ribs knitted together. And then twisting through that upper back, bringing the opposite arm onto the bar as well, and then bring your chest down to the springs. And just push through the shoulders here. Your other bum cheek will have raised off the carriage. If it hasn't, you've got excellent mobility. As you exhale, you're going to lift head, neck and chest, looking up towards the sky. like a little swan. And inhale, take it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. And exhale, lift. Inhale, taking it down. Twisting the body back around. And then bend that elbow, bring the carriage in. Sit up nice and tall, both bum cheeks down. Exhale, take that opposite arm and bring it over onto the other side. So just taking the same stretch on the opposite side here. And if you want to, you can twist through the mid-back again. Bring both palms down onto the carriage and then just twist and look towards the back of the room, behind the shoulder. Inhale to centre. And exhale, bring it back round. Take that stretch on the opposite side. Knees go to the foot bar, feet to the shoulder rests. When I say it, pelvis tucked back. Sit nice and tall, push that pelvis forwards. Sitting up nice and tall, hand on the foot bar. Inhale, shoulders down. Exhale, bring it over and hold here. Oh, I'm just going to move this arm a bit. And as I say, don't overarch in the lower back, pushing the chest forwards, ribs knitted together. Make sure that you're not over flaring in the back. And then twist through the mid-back, bringing both hands onto the foot bar. That left bum cheek will have lifted, or right, depending on what side you're on. And then bring your chest down towards the springs. As you exhale, lifting the head, neck and chest. Looking up. And inhale down. Exhale up. What side of that is my neighbour's dog, or is the carriage making that noise? I think it might be a dog. Chest lifts. No, I think it's the carriage. The carriage. Chest comes down one last time, really pushing through those shoulders. Inhale, twist to face, untwist the spine, face in the front. Exhale, bend the elbow, bring that carriage in. And then sitting up nice and tall. Take your arm over to the opposite side, stretching on the opposite side, shoulders down. Don't flare those ribs. And then twisting through the mid-back, bringing the other palm down onto the carriage and look back over that shoulder. And untwist, inhaling, back to face the side, and then bring it up and overhead. You can stay where you are. I am going to swivel around to face you. Oops, tapping something. That's good. Little inhale up. Exhale, take the arms down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Just take one arm across the body. Just a little shoulder stretch here. Exhale, drop. Well, that probably did not sound nice. And edit that out if that was not very nice. What way was I? Cross onto the other side. I just forgot it was there. I'm really conscious of knocking it off again. Opening up the chest, little shoulder rolls down, palms meet in the middle, and give yourselves a big, big, big clap. I hope you really enjoyed that session. Second time round really hurts. But I really, really hope you enjoyed that session. Please leave comments. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know which bits you enjoyed. And I will see you back here next Monday at 7 a.m. Bye, guys.